7 p.m. So you know what that means? It's time for Crate Chronicles, y'all. With your host, Jay Strings. Let's go. The inaugural, the first one, the first of many. I hope you're tuning in. Yeah. It's the first one, y'all. Let's go. Get in here. We got 5 minutes before we blast off into the abyss of hip hop. Let's go. Yeah, like I said before, this is Crate Chronicles. Every day, Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. with your host, Strings. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna calm down on the theme music for a minute right here. You know, and we're gonna get into it. Yes, y'all. Welcome. This is Crate Chronicles. I'm your host, Jay Strings. Some people call me Jawanza. Some people call me Jay Black. Some people call me Jay. Some people call me that dude. Some people call me but I'm here anyway to just help you get through your week with some hip hop tips and insight and just good vibes, you know? Yeah. So as we start the first inaugural episode of Crate Chronicles, like I said, my name is Jay Strings. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Um, I grew up in hip hop music. I'm a hip hop head. If you can see behind me, you know, we got up there, you know, I'm just a musical dude. I'm a cultural guy. And yeah, I just love music. I love creating music. Music's been a part of all of our lives, we can all say, like since we were like super young, right? But I just took it to the next level where I was just like, how about if I just create my own music? I was like, how would that sound? You know? Like, you know how we have rhythms and melodies in our head and everything. So yeah. So welcome, like I said, to Crate Chronicles. This channel, this show is just gonna be for inspiration, teaching, each one teach one. Um, yeah, we're just gonna have fun, you know. No, there's no bad questions or stupid questions. You know, everybody like if you're just starting out making beats or you've been making beats forever, you got placements and you got Grammys. This is all just all love, So ride with me for a minute. Now, so let's just say how I got started, right? Like I said, I'm from the Bronx, New York. I've been making music uh, professionally for about 12, 13 years now. And I started making music way back in the day, in about 2000, 2001, I would say, like right after 9/11, ironically enough, on a program called Fruity Loops, FL Studio, as they call it now, right? So everybody knows about FL Studio and the grid and just making beats. So I just fell in love with making music from that, just like because I had so many records around me, and like I said, just hip hop and just I'm a skateboarder too, so that just comes like hand in hand to me, and just being from New York, and I remember like going downtown to the Village and Alphabet City, and just my mind was just blown with like creativity and just arts and just expression, human expression. That's like I would take like the main thing from it. But yeah, so like I said, like so today, what we're gonna do today, we're just going to go through some samples that I got. We're gonna make a beat, and like tomorrow, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. You know, like I said, 7 to 8 p.m. here, right here on TikTok. Tomorrow we're gonna do some tutorials. You know, Tuesday tutorials. So make sure you check in for that. But today we're going to go through maybe about 2 or 3 samples. You know, if the time allots us, and we're gonna just break down some beats. All right. So check it out. So as we do that, let me transition my keyboard here. So like this, the hardware that I'm using right now is the MPC Key 37 from Akai Professional. They just came out with the second version, the generation 2 of this machine. I have the generation 1, which I love. I've had it for about a year, no, 2 years now, and it's a monster. Like, and it kind of forces you to like learn keyboard at the same time. See, like it has the pads over here on this side, so like for us beat makers, you want to hit the pads and go crazy, but you can also lay out samples and melodies on the keyboard and get crazy like that. So all right, let's load up some samples here. So what I did, right, I took the liberty, I went ahead and got some samples loaded up and some drums and everything. Like I said, tomorrow is the drum tutorial, but right now I have my own drums because I create my own drum kits. That's another uh, episode for another day. So we'll get into all of that, so tune in. But right now, as it loads, I hear the Generation 2 MPC Key 37. It's gray. It has like an old school feel to it. I hear it has like more memory and it has a faster processor and everything. So I would really like to play with that one day. Ill. All right, y'all. So here we go. So like I said, I have some drums, loaded up. Right. I have my own drum kits that I do. So like, yeah, I encourage, if you're a novice producer and you're just looking at this, try to make up your own drum kits. Not meaning like make up your own sounds, but go through sounds and pick out what you want and make your own drum kits, because it's like having your own weapons, by your side. So that's just a little tip right there. All right, so let's see what we got here. So what we're gonna do here, I'm loading up some samples as go through these drum samples. We're gonna pick some. Yeah, okay. So we have some samples loaded. So we got. Hello, crazy lady. How are you? I need that. F the world. I see you F the world. I see you F the world. Oh, F the world. All right, I'm just saying what's up to everybody who's joining. You know, so yeah, with Darren, what up? Carl. Elena, what's good? How y'all doing? How's the weather? Where y'all at? You know what I mean? It's hot over here in Pennsylvania. But yeah, so all right, let's play this sample real quick. See, don't watch this. See, right, there's something right there, like. And you can like. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Okay. All right. So that's one sample we can go through. I mean, what do you think? So should I just start with this one? Or let me give you like one more option. Let's go with this one right here. Oh yeah, that's melodic. That's crazy right there. Word up. All right. So yeah. So boom. So okay. So we have two. I'm going with one of them, whether y'all pick it or not. So not saying whether y'all pick it or not, but I would like some feedback. But let's go anyway. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That wasn't the one. I don't know. I'm leaning towards this. I'm leaning towards this joint right here. All right. So the only thing I didn't do with both of these samples, right? Like I I kind of pitched them. I pitched this first one right 2 octaves up. So So anyway, the only thing I didn't do was process it, meaning chop it up. So I think we're gonna go and chop up. All right. I think we're gonna do this one right here. All right. So the way I chop samples, I chop it rhythmically in my head, and I'll show you. Like, all right. Okay. So, like I said, when I usually chop samples, I try to chop it in the rhythm. I don't let sometimes the machine can do it for you, but other times it comes out a little bit off. It doesn't have like a human feel to it. So, what I'm saying? And I know if you've seen other producers like big name producers like Just Blaze and Ski and all of those brothers, most producers they already have an idea of what they want to do with when they hear the sample. Like so, like I'm like as you play this, you already have an idea where you're going with it. You know what I mean? But then again, that can also change too. So like rules are made to be broken because there is no rules, set rules. I mean, it kind of has some set rules, tempo and all that. But I mean, ask Jay Dilla, let it swing all over the place. So here we go. Oh, uh huh. See, you see what I mean right there? Like I didn't even know that could be like that little part right there could be a nice little like the little verse part. You know what I mean? Like this the chorus, and then they're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So watch, we gonna get there. And what I love about the new MPCs, like you can literally see sounds, like like Pharrell would say, like I can see sounds, like you can see it, the wavelength, and chop it to where you want it. Okay, that came out. So we just delete that. See, now this has that stadium, that epic feel, that. See, now this is where it really gets fun because these parts of the sample have drum sounds in them. So, like, if you was to stem, I'll say now I'm getting ahead of myself. Like, if you was to use the stem function on this machine, you could pull the drums out of the sample. That you hear that? It's like boom, boom. It has two drum kicks in that. You hear that? Woo! Woo! See what I'm saying? See, sometimes that's what. See, sometimes when I make beats, I'll be like, "Yo, I just want to leave the drums like that." You know what I mean? Who's that? Oh, Joe Moma. What up? Who else is in the? My man Zach just joined. Of course. What up? F the world. You always in the building. Always holding me down. My peoples. Anyway, let's go. All right. So now, boom. So I'm just taking y'all through the chop process. Really, I love that right there. That's that bring back around, that turn around. Come on. See what I'm saying? Woo! All right. So you already see where the beat's going. Where the beat's going. So basically at this point, we just gotta get these chops right. And there it is right there. What should we name this thing, yo? What should we call this sample? Because I gotta name the sample right now. You know what I'm saying? So what should we call it, people? All right, I hear birds. And it's August. August birds. What's the word for the August birds? Birds with a Z. We do birds with a Z because it's strings with a Z. Right. All right. So check it. See. All right. So now we're gonna turn this. What we do right now. So all those chops I just made, we're gonna turn that into a program, basically into like a musical instrument in this machine. You know, to where we can manipulate it and go crazy. So see now. So now that we got August birds on the pad, we got them all in the keys too, right? So I remember on another platform I did. I was making a video of how you can turn this into like an ASR 10 where you can lay out a sample so it's not restricted to 16 pads. So this is a 37 key. So see, well, this only has 32 pieces. So something. All right. So now what we're gonna do now, there's so many options on your approach to composing a beat, right? Excuse me. You can go sample first. So like we're kind of going sample first here. Excuse me. Excuse me 1 minute. Let me get a sip of water. Right back. Boom. Look at that. I'm right back. Anyway, so what we're like I said, what we're doing here, like you can say you're going sample first because we already got the sample chop, right? But what so now we have to find some drums for it. So what I like to do, right, is have already some drums. So like now this kit right here that I made myself is called Raw Kit 1, meaning it's a drum kit that I made from old school drum breaks from like old school records. So that's why they sound dusty and you know what I mean? So like I like my drums to have a nice punch to them, like you know what I mean? Like it kind of punches you in the stomach and stuff. So but yeah, all right. So like I said, we're going to go drums first. Man, should we go drums first? No, let's keep August Birds because you know we may lose the attention spans if we're not. So now, right now, so now, all right, we gotta find the tempo of August Birds. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now this is right here is a killer tip, right? Let's just say if you don't know the tempo of a sample that you have, that tap tempo button, this thing saved me so many days and nights of headaches of trying to get drums and sample to like meet in harmony. My one friend was like, dude, just the tap tempo. He's just like if you count bars with it, you could find the tempo. And it was just such a mind blowing thing that was like right in front of me, like that light just blinking. So that kind of blew my mind. So like right now it says is that 81, so we'll turn on the metronome just so we can get that rhythm going. Like okay, right. So let's just start with that chorus part right there. Right. Let's just say we're gonna start right there. So all right. Okay. So now what we're gonna do just ahead of time, because we're going advanced today. We're going full in, man. We're going all the way in. Anyway, ill. Who said that? You did. I didn't say it. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and make that verse part that see what I'm saying? Watch. Follow me. Okay. See, so like, watch this. So right now we already got our chorus or our little bridge or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just switch to the verse, like. Right. So now what we're gonna do is add some drums to this joint. Okay. So like all of these drums are like from places, right? But what I did, like I said before, to the beginner producer out there, my brother or my sister, whoever you may be, make your own drum kits. Like the factory sounds are cool. You can always, you know, tweak those. That's another show. Another topic we'll get into at a future date. But always try to make your own drum sounds. Because when I first started out producing, like they was like, yeah, everybody like your ideas are cool, but the drums, yo, it was just like the drums. You know, they emphasized the drums. So like I cannot emphasize the drums, and not saying that they always have to be bombastic and bust you over the head. You know what I'm saying? But they should be of a certain quality. Like, don't just settle for those factory drums. Okay, as we continue. Okay, see, I like that drum kick right there, right? So, what the hell did I do? Oh, what the hell? Hold on. All right, so what? Okay, right. So it's like, and obviously, you know, like hopefully most of you guys know how to count bars. So it's like, you know, like that's what the metronome is like, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like if you know, like dancing or choreography, it's like 5, 6, 7, 8. And people, you know, they just start shaking their tail feather. That's basically what the metronome is. So that's how you get the rhythm. So what we're doing now is, you know, getting the kick together. And I like this kick right here. So it's like, see now, since this is like technically the bridge or the chorus, we don't necessarily need a smack and snare. You can uh, do like some like finger snaps or one of those, you know, subliminal like drum kicks, like you know, one of them jammies. So all right, so we're gonna record this right here. Maybe might will just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So boom, and then right. So eh, let's that's a right. See, you know, it's another good thing. All right, boom, there we go. All right. So, like I said, that's what I love about this thing because it gives you options. So you can like combine like banks of your drums on the keys. You see what I'm saying? So this is like bank A, but that's bank B right there. See what I'm saying? So I'm like in bank A, I'm in two banks at the same time as opposed to being just restricted on the 16 pads. So that's another advantage to this MPC Keys 37. But I digress. So where was we at right now? Oh, oh snap! I forgot. I forgot the kick, yo. All right, so we're gonna record that right there. Okay, now, all right. So we got the drum in this. We got the drums laid, but we don't have that flavor yet. We need some flavor from. Yeah, you're tuned in to Crate Chronicles. We're already at the half-hour mark. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in. Mama Mia, you know what I mean? What up? Who else? Dan Rob, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Peace to everybody who's tuned in. You're welcome. We're gonna have fun. Let's continue. That's me. Anyway, so all right. So like I said, we already. So we got the. Hold on. See, sometimes I have so many drum sounds like loaded, like it, like I have to find what I'm looking for. Yeah. So, all right, that's what we need. We need some hi hats, yo, but not on that sequence. So basically, we're making a beat with different sequences, and it will just all tie in together. Uh, so I'm saying, oh, we gotta turn that down though. That hi hat's a little too loud. And you know what? That's another thing I want to say to all you guys out there that's watching and just checking it out. Don't be afraid to try stuff. Don't be afraid to be like, yo, That was terrible. Because for every terrible, you're getting closer to, yo, that's crazy. So there you go. It's another one to grow on, yo. You know what I mean? Tips all day. Word up. Tips all day. All right. So let's continue this. All right. Okay. So now we're going to look for something else, meaning another variation. So, like, I remember when I first started making beats, right? It would just be that 4 bar or 8 bar loop, and that was it, you know? And then I started hearing like other people making tracks, and it sounded like scores. You know what I mean? It sounded like it went here and then it went there and then it went over here and it's like, how did they do that? You know what I mean? So you ask yourself, how did they do that? And I just, like what I'm doing right now is by making multiple sequences of the same kind of feel, if you will, like the same kind of feel of the beat, so with this, pretty much the same drums but the same melody, but finding that like, okay, so you have your first eye, right? Your two eyes, put it like this: your vision. You have your two eyes, your sample and your drums. Let's just call it like that, right? Your two eyes. But you open up that third eye when you throw in that variation. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, some people call, like, I remember back in the day, they would call it the bridge, or like a second chorus. But yeah, like, I like to make music to where it kind of like, real quick, just a quick boop boop boop, take you somewhere. So like I said, so what we're gonna do right now is look for something else. Or what should I do? I mean, it's up to you guys, you know what I mean? Like, you know what? Let's just try to find something real quick. If we can't, we'll move on to the next beat, because we're gonna do 2 beats today, and then we'll see what how everybody feels. Right. So what I'm gonna do right now is copy this sequence because I want to copy those drums. So we copy that sequence and then right, duplicate track, boom. You know, let me save my progress, and always save your progress, yo. That's another thing, especially in this weather here in the Northeast. Thunderstorms roll by and knock out your power. Forget about it. All right, so we're gonna overwrite that, saving, boom, boom, boom. Where y'all from, Like, y'all could comment, what I'm saying? Like, let me know where y'all from. Shout out your city. I've probably been there before, But anyway, let's go. Woo! Okay. See what I'm saying? That's that variation right there. That gives it that, oh, all right, I see what you doing kind of response. Right? All right. So See now. Okay. All right. I think I'm figuring it out. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Here we go. Know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Boom. Right. Like we could go deeper and like use a bass technique with the sample. Excuse me. But we're not gonna go that deep with this one today. But yeah, I think that came out pretty cool. So let's run through it real quick. You be like, yeah, shout out to everybody. I'm from around the way. You know what I mean? So this is how the song would go, right? Like, I'd be like, yo. And then like, give me a random topic. Here we go. Yeah. Boom. All right. All right, let's do one more. We got some time left. Even if we run over time, who cares? It's my show. You're watching Crate Chronicles. Crate Chronicles. Crate Chronicles. With that dude. What's his name? Oh, that's not him. What's that dude's name? Oh yeah. See, sorry. I'm gonna get all of this together, y'all. I know. Word up. All right. So let's go. Let's find one more sample. Shuffle the sample. Shuffle the sample. Shuffle, 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 shuffle the samples. I'm looking for the sample. I'm looking for the sample. And we're not probably gonna do that other one either. Like the other one that I played, that was like a choice earlier in the broadcast, because that would be too easy. Because I liked it. All right, come on. Uh huh. Huh. That sounds all right. Oh, this was that other one. Okay, so we're not doing that one. So okay, We might go with this one right here. I'm saying we might go with this one right here. We might. There's some extra stuff right here. Like, Edward Castillo, what up? How are you? Thanks for joining in. All right. I'm thinking, I don't know. I think we're gonna do this one right here. It's all right. It's okay. This guy right here. It's okay. It's all right with me. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is label this real quick. We're gonna call it "It's All Right." Let's just call it "It's Okay," because it's all right. And what we're going to do is a producer term. I know all my producer homies know this, called normalize. But now it's the word normalize has been normalized. No, seriously though, like, yeah. The word normalize is like to make a sample bigger or like gain change, which is what I'm doing, because normalize, when you normalize a sample, it just goes to one specific level. There's no wiggle room. So I use gain change because you can turn it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So use gain change. So we're gonna use gain change and right. So boom, just to turn that up a little bit. So now, wait a minute, hold on. Hmm. Okay, and let's chop this guy up into itty bitty little pieces. It's okay. It's alright with me. It's alright, it's okay. You'll find love again someday. Alright, okay. There will be a brighter day. It's alright. All right, boom. That was a lot. All right, so what I do too, so like I chop it from the back. So just chopping this jammy maybe may run into the. Here we go. This is the sweet spot right here. See, now do you hear where I'm chopping it at, right? That's the good part. Oh, okay. See. See, sometimes you don't even need the drums, yo. See, and that's what. See, sometimes I lose myself because when I'm making beats or when I'm chopping samples, like I hear the groove and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So it's like you hear that little back kick. This is like a little kick in the. You hear it in the like that right there. All right, hold on. So hold on, wait a minute. Did we go through that? See, I got stuck right there, and I'm just like making a beat right there. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you got some flows, you know what I mean? Write something down, send it to me. Woo! See? Okay, let me continue. See, I'll get sidetracked. All right, come on. Oh my God. It's so many melodies in this joint. See, sometimes it does that. It makes a little small sample. I don't know. What we doing? You'll find out. Yeah, see, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Someday. It will be a brighter day, and it's all right. Look, it's all right. It's okay. You'll find out another. You'll find out again someday, and that day will be tomorrow. Because boys and girls, ladies and gents, everybody, aliens, animals, all entities around the globe. It's almost 8 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I must say goodbye. But we have a place to pick up tomorrow. Tomorrow, tell a friend. Tell somebody like, yo, you was talking about making beats, right? There's this dude on TikTok. He think he nice, yo. You should check him out though. He alright, you know what I mean? He got a little something, something. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna finish this beat. I'm gonna finish the chops, and we're gonna finish this beat together. So you guys are not gonna miss anything with this joint because this has some that brighter day is tomorrow, Tuesday, tutorial Tuesdays. Please check in. Like I said before, party people, I am your guy, the dude, that guy, that ex goonie who is just a goon now. You know, yeah. If you're from my generation, you was once a goonie, but now you're a goon. So yeah. So hold on, let's close this out on the right note. Tomorrow, before you come see me, make somebody smile, give somebody a compliment, be personable, keep a smile on your face, be positive amongst whatever you're dealing with, because we all going through this together. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, as I leave y'all real quick, I'm gonna leave y'all with this right here. So, but yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Live Wave Studios, all of the homies. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share what knowledge I have with you. I hope you took away something from this, even if you was like, damn, now I don't want to make beats because this dude's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? I'm glad you spent an hour of your day with me. Like I said, I'm Jay Strings, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to bring you some value, some content. Like I said. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like I said, I had to do some verification. Anyway, thank you for showing up. I had a good live experience. My first one with Crate Chronicles. Love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace. Now I gotta figure out how to get over.